And welcome back to Let's Play Eye of the Beholder 3, picking up where we left off, continuing the quest. Mael, I am indebted to you, my friend. He actually gave me a clue which I reckon, or I'm hoping, is the solution. And it's not so much that he gave too much away in his clue, but I reckon it's been enough. Look, his clue was that you can make the scales even out just by using one of these archives. Now the only way I can think of doing that is presently they both equal 0, there's nothing in there. So the only way I can think of to make these scales balance out with only using one of them is to put rings in there that will equal to 0. So we have, we'll use the positives, so +1, I'll put you to one side for the moment, +2, so that's 3, now we want -1, -3, so they equal up. Okay, well then, nice move, guys. -1, -2, +3. Huh. Well, what do we do with these then? I thought we were onto something there. What do we want to be doing then? -1, -2. So that's -5. +3. Nice one. +2. Was that a +3? Yes. Okay, so definitely we're overthinking this then. Do we just swap the sides? -1, -2, +3, -2. Now what do we want there? We want +1, +2, -3. Which still leaves us with these. Can we just stick these on any side and be done with it? No. Huh, well, I thought we were getting somewhere. Okay, well then. So we need to use all of these rings and have them equal out. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 4, 5, 6. Is that a... Yep. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 6. +2. 4. Ah, bloody hell, game. Bloody hell. Just as I thought I had this one worked out too. I thought I was getting somewhere. So -1, -2, -3, +3, -2, +1, +2, +2. So we've got an extra 2 for some reason. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 on both sides. Getting them to cancel out, it should just be as simple as putting them both on one side, but getting them to equal 0 on both sides whilst using all of these. Okay, well then we want to make 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Game. 3, 4. 1. Yes, we did it! Staggering to our feet after a sudden dizzying teleportation, We find ourselves face to face with a dark-robed creature of sepulchral countenance. Such a creature as this, if human at all, could only be a lich. Yes, let's go rushing to stab it. How about we try talking? He's probably quite bored, quite lonely. Welcome, vile rogue, snarls the lich. I must admit, I am curious. Did you actually believe I would let you saunter into Mithdrana, steal the artifact from me, and stroll right back out again as if nothing had happened? I am called Aquelin, travellers, and I am the last person you shall ever meet in your travels. Let's see. Hand over the artifact and maybe we'll let you live. Let me live, will you? That is truly amusing. I haven't laughed in ages. Tell me, children, do you really think you can defeat me? We can overcome any bearer of evil, yourself included. We seem to have exhausted the scope of this conversation. The lich snaps. But I have one final question for you who so cavalierly brand me evil. How many living creatures did you kill in order to break into my chambers and steal from me? Without waiting for an answer, Aquelin attacks. Oh dear. Alright, so that's a mirror image. There is a sudden shimmering near the broken and barely living form of the lich. The codex is now mine. I have the city and soon this entire world will join it. I know why you did this. I know not why you did this. You must stop the dark god from opening a gate to the realm of shadow and taking blah. His lair is in the temple of Lathander and it's in the temple of Quarter. I'll teleport you near there. Now go. Could have given us some time to read that game. A tremendous earthquake seems to have struck this quarter of the city recently, perhaps due to the unnatural forces unleashed by Aquelin's death. Fresh rubble is strewn about, and walls which were once relatively intact have been reduced to pebbles. Okay, well, that was a thing. We got our spiritual hammer back, and we're now back in the temple quarter. I assume that we're now... Yep, the Temple of Lathander, once an icon of light, goodness and purity, now lies in ruins. An unnatural shadow seems to enshroud the temple in darkness. Amidst its broken doors and shattered walls, you can imagine no trace of the spirit Lathander. There is only a vague, foreboding sense that an endless night is falling upon the city, emerging from what once was its holiest place. Will we enter? Not yet, because there are a couple of things I'd like to find here. So we'll put some breadcrumbs down. So we'll do that. We'll leave some arrows so we have a trail. And I won't fucking click on the little red X in the corner of my window. Again. And what I'd like to find, we have a Blessed Holy symbol to find for Lyra, or Herbert West. And I believe that gives a bonus to a spell slot. Pardon me, I don't actually recall what exactly the bonus was, but I know there's a bonus to using it. And the other thing was, there is a puzzle here which I am determined to solve. Which was, you might recall a couple of episodes ago, many episodes ago now, on the other side of the Mages Guild, we had the little alcoves with the ripped off sprite of Insul the Quick. Posing as the god Lathander, and there's a puzzle behind that, but apparently that alcove was not the one that we needed. I'm just hoping that we haven't cut ourselves off from it now. We're just going to follow the right hand wall, breaking from my... Here we go. No, this is not the one. Oh, hello, stuff. Neutralize poison, medallion of friendship, prayer. True seeing. Slow poison, create food and water. Might as well. Aid, nameplate, ever-burning torch. So this is all shit from the first part of the game. Well, yeah, from that bloody graveyard and the mausoleum of sadness and failure that we actually held our own in pretty happily. Alas, it doesn't seem like we're going to find this puzzle, though. Really, are you... Hello, a raspy yet unthreatening voice. I cannot tell you how good it feels to see friendly faces. Ah, verily. Friendly faces in an oasis in the wilderness. They call me Rex, for back home I was to be king of my people. Then the evil god Moander came to our plain, kidnapped us, and brought us here to your world. My leader, Grift, sent me here looking for the Codex of the Plains. He hopes the tome will contain the knowledge necessary to return us to our home. I am a cleric. Perhaps if we band together we will live longer. What sayest you? We can benefit only from working together. We can only benefit. Who are we going to dump? None of these guys, so selection aborted. No. Going in here apparently, and there's a hag somewhere. So we missed an NPC right there apparently early in the game. The thing I enjoy about Rex is that he is not... he's not a human, he's not an elf, he's not a race that you can actually get in the game. He's... the game labels him... This is not the way at all. The game labels him a saurial. And I don't know what the benefits of that particular race are, other than, you know, cool green skin and a mild speech impediment. But I just think it's neat when you find things like that are unique in the game. A bit like Sunrail in the second game. Pardon my sniffle, by the way, but at least my throat's allowing me to speak without whooping cough. Hello, spellbook, and an apple. Whole person, whole person. Alright, so this is stuff that we've already done. We just cast a prayer. It should have at least reset the counter. Do we have another prayer available? We do. There, shut the fuck up. Mage's Guild, fuck no. We are going to grab a couple of these breadcrumbs though, just in case. Apparently all of them. True Seeing expiring isn't something I really care too much about. I'm not picking stuff up. Can we hack you? No. Area transition. Shit. This is the only one I've found, but it's not the puzzle. There's no plate there denoting that this is the puzzle. So for example, I know that the first solution is the diamond, but of course we can't put anything in there. That's what he said. So we just kind of keep moving around this incredibly open area, which is extremely disorienting to try and navigate because shitty game design. But from here it's relatively cruisy. From here it is just hack and slash to the end, really. And we are now past the halfway point. We'll probably knock this out in maybe 1 or 2 more episodes. Once I've found this puzzle. So this is where we want to be in due course. Hello, more naked midgets. What else do we do here? And it's not a case of puzzle envy, but it is... yeah, it's one of those things that can be frustrating to watch everyone around you find something and you're exhausting every option and it's just not there. Well, I know that Ghost LP's found it relatively quickly, and I know that Mail's already found it. And of course I can't let Mail beat me at anything. Rabble rabble. Aha, here we go. Right, so we want True Seeing. See, all I had to do was issue that challenge and the game's like, yep, nope, Cap, you got this. A dagger. Heal, we definitely want that, we're going to need you. Another scroll of heal. What I should be doing, oh, I've got that there, okay, well we should have him. We should have him, yes, but no, more to the point, we should have him attacking with that wand. Dagger, what are you? Fuckwit. Let's try that again. +3 dagger, alright. Hang on a minute. It pulls them from the inventory now. Well, that's cool. Still not going to use it, but it's cool. What else am I sure we can dump? That. I'm positive we have no further use for it. You, I reckon we need there. Yep. Ice chambers. Another dagger. +3. Soul searing orb. Oh, it's a cleric spell, so that'll be a fireball. Cause critical wounds. Neutralize poison. So you're a +3 dagger. My care cup is relatively empty. Here we go. Ice coveted ice. So this one we want that. Do you fear for your child? Save game. 08. Break camp. And this one we either want to put the fear scroll in there, or to cast fear on the thing. If we can find our fear scroll. Or was it a wand? Wand of fear. Nope. There we go. So we have to put the wand in the alcove. Choose wisely. So we have some wands. Have an amulet. No! Right. The wands, amulets, braces. Teleporter, so we're going to save. Kind of cold, kind of cold. Kind of cold. Alright, so we've got magic there. Necklaces of fireball. Oh, we just take all of them. What are we talking about here? And +2 braces of protection. Well, Father John, might as well just stick them on him. Wands of cone of cold are now fucking, you know, just currency. We'll just put that there. We're not going to be using a wand of fear anymore. A necklace of fireballs. Can you use that? No. So the mages can. And you know what? The mages will. I suppose this just functions as a wand. But we can wear them in the meantime. Okay, now I'm fairly sure that's the only use this diamond has in the game, so we're going to leave that there and immediately regret that decision when we get to the first puzzle in the Temple of Lathander, for which we require the diamond. I'm lost. We don't want the Temple of Lathander just yet anyway, because we still need to find that Blessed Holy symbol. So we're not going to go too far from here just yet until we find that. I'm also very close to simply looking that one up. Now that we've got a point of reference. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Looking it up. So that's ice chambers. Alright. Back in a sec. Okay, and we're back, and it seems it's actually a lot easier. I've been walking straight past it every single time. Not that any of us should be surprised by this, because, well, you know, me and ineptitude go hand in hand, like ineptitude and something that goes hand in hand with ineptitude. So what we need to do is find our way back to the temple quarter. That is the Temple of Lavender. I have no idea where I'm going at all. So it should just be here. Why aren't you using your wand? Oi, prick. Alright, so we've got some splint mail. A shield. +3 shield. Non-magical splint mail. Eat a dick. Blessed holy symbol, so we'll just give that to Lyra. Now this we could hang on to make a quest easier later in the game. And that's exactly what we're going to fucking do, actually. +4 leather. Get out of here, we're not going to use you. Same with the trident, honestly, we're not going to use that. +3 shield. We've already got one, get out of here. And your thing is that you come back, I believe. Right. Yes. Right, so. Can we dual wield with that? No. We can, however, dual wield Spiritual Hammer. Hells to the air. GTFO. Cure light wounds. Cure serious wounds. Cure serious wounds. Hold undead. Could not care less. Flesh to stone. Hold mon. I really couldn't give a shit about any of those. We're just going to rest. And we're going to hold off buffing just yet until we get through until the Temple of Lathander words, and then we shall buff before we go in. Now, did we all have... Lyra had her book, Father John had his book, and of course Herbert West doesn't have a book. He has a holy symbol which he was wearing. Pray, Lyra. So an extra first level. It seems it has given her some bonuses to her spells. So level 1 will give her an extra cure light wounds. Yeah, level 2 will give her... We're not going to use these. Spiritual hammers. Level 3 will give her... We're not using NPP anymore. We'll give her a prayer. Give her a create food and water. And we'll give her a remove paralysis. Level 4. We'll give her another protection from evil 10-foot radius. Actually, we'll give her another cure serious because healing. Raise dead she's got. True seeing she's got. We'll give her a cure critical. Done. While we're at it, has anybody else leveled? Yes, apparently. How much attention I've been paying, apparently. Again, we're not using NPP, so we'll just get rid of that. Prayer. Dispel and magical vestment. I don't even know what the fuck magical vestment does. Level 6 will give another heal. I'm tempted actually to go Hero's Feast because that's a prayer as well, but at the same time we already have prayer. Done. Father John. Right, so you're good. Apparently I've been really shit with keeping up with my level ups. Lyra, you were a dual class, weren't you? Yeah, nothing there. Okay, well we can rest. Apparently monsters are here now. Just save our game, break camp, and now we can... Oh, that was Ice Storm. I'm a fuckwit. Then we're not even hasted. Immediate regret. Immediate regret. So we'll go through here. This leads us back to the Temple Quarter. And now we just wall hump our way back to the Temple of Lathander. Like so. Break camp. We might as well grab these arrows in case we need breadcrumbs at another stage in the game, because once we go in we're not coming back out. I mean, we probably can. I don't know if we're actually prevented from leaving, but we're not going to ever need to. This is now our composition for the rest of the game. I was thinking about grabbing Tabitha, a paladin, on our way through, but she's really quite useless. And we've already sunk all this time into giving two shits about whether or not Ishan lives or dies. So I really don't have it in me to care about two people. So yes, we will enter. I've got all that fucking water breathing still. Whoops. So we'll just put this away too. Because we're pretty much just going to be spiritual hammering our way through the rest of this. Just eat that. I don't know if we need more. Oh, good, we still have 2 more apples. So what was that slot in there? Haste. Nice one. Prayer. Protection from evil. And true seeing. That should be our buffs. Breaking the camp. Oh shit, these things eat metal weapons. Right, restore game. Take you guys off of the all attack. Right, so he's not eating our weapons now, thank Christ. Duly noted. Famine is driven away by the generous. Right, so this is where we want the apple. Like that. What that actually did, I've got no idea. I just remembered that we needed the apple for that. This fountain has been vandalized, murmurs Lyra sadly. Doubtless its holy waters once held the very power of prayer. Statue arm. As you replace the broken arm, a blinding white flash explodes from the statue's heart. A supernatural presence towers before you and speaks in tones of benevolence and kindness. I would thank you for your efforts to restore both this temple and the city. I am known as Lathander on this world. To my followers I am known as the Morning Lord, the bringer of dawn, lord of birth and renewal, patron to spring and eternal youth, or mentor of self-perfection. My, aren't we a bit full of ourselves? I have come before you to assure you that you are not alone in your endeavours for the cause of good. We, the immortal protectors of this world and plane, are attempting to banish the Dark God forever, and with your help we will all succeed. The task will not be easy. You must defeat the Dark God's physical manifestation that lairs at the top of this temple. Should you succeed, this will cause the Dark God's power here to wane enough for our combined might to finish him off, to cast him away. As you have seen, this evil power has many dangers at its disposal. I will aid you in any way that I can. For your help in the cleansing of my temple, properly known as the Dawn Spire, I will heal your party whenever you need it. All you need to do is touch any whole statue and your party will be eased of the burden of its wounds. There may be more I can do for you at a later time, but I need you to continue your efforts in restoring this temple. The more faithfully it approaches its original state, the stronger my presence here will become, and the greater the help I can provide you. There are a great many things that hinge upon the exile of the Dark God. Many changes lie in store for your world. Changes that if the Dark God were to control, would bring about utter chaos and decay for generations to come. We must not let the Dark God take control of these ruins, for it would be the first step in the spread of his cancerous plans. First the ruins of Mithranna, and then ultimately all of Faerun would be crushed against his fist. Have faith, my friends. Well, sure enough, it heals, just like the label says. Fountain spout, so we're going to shove that there. Got a prayer spell. So what is this? Fucking Fisher Price, my first temple. Pestilence is subdued with a waft of sweet air. Right, so we want incense for that. Oi, come here so I can smack you with my smacking thing. Stairs down. The door, and more of those metal eating things. What do you say? Surely goodness shall replace the evil which lurks in our midst. Alright, so I know what that is. Once we've killed this arsehole of a thing, we'll go into that. Die now, thank you. Right, so what this is the puzzle I was talking about with for the holy symbol. Right, so I'm going to save my game and just show you something. Into the pit of despair you are cast while the curse of the night still lasts. This puzzle has altars with black holy symbols. Black holy symbols are... we're going to save. They're a thing. You try and use it, and you die. See? It's a thing. We're going to just restore our game. Alright, and there are many altars. Each of them has, as you can see, a black holy symbol. Out of my way, I'm trying to do a thing. Okay, so, while the curse of the night still lasts, i.e. while those black holy symbols are still there, if you go down this stair, it is literally an infinite thing. I don't know if we can put down breadcrumbs. So we do just stay on the one spot and it's just moving the floor. And it laughs at you appropriately. We're going to not save our game like a fuckwit. Right. So to fix this we need to take that off. And we can just use the holy symbols that we have, even though it means giving them up. I'm actually tempted to do that. Who's got a spare? Herbie, you got one. Father John, you've got yours. Aurelia's got her paladin symbol, which also does work. Lyra, you've got your spare. See, when you put the regular one there, its eyes light up. Now, the actual puzzle for this level is where you meet Tabitha. Will you just die, please? Thank you. The actual puzzle for this level is... nope, nope, nope. There we go. The actual puzzle for this level is, as I said, the spot where you meet Tabitha. Oh, that's not what I meant. We can find our way back around there. And it's basically a puzzle of closing things. There are some open... I don't know what to call them, really. Those little drawers that we were closing in the mausoleum. Oh, Blackwell's held. Sucks to be him. Oh, we can just go back and molest that statue again. Get our things back. There we are. Okay, so to advance further, we can either wall hump our way to victory, because I've got no bloody idea where the rest of that puzzle actually is. But I imagine we're going to want to explore a bit further anyway, because we also need to find the incense for those sensors. There's the apple. We don't need any more fruit, so we can eat the other one. You can just die, please. Do I get my spiritual hammers back? Hang on a minute, was that on the floor? No, that's the black hammer. We do want that as well. Okay, well... I'm just going to explore at this point. What do we put here? War is averted by forsaking the sword. So we just put a weapon here? +4 long sword. Yeah, just stick a weapon on there. Fair enough. We're never going to use that pole arm. Incense! And a shambling mound thingy. Of course that spell has no bloody effect. That's it, Blackwell. Cast water breathing. Show you. Ah, disintegrate worked that time. Right, so we just get these bags of incense that are not at all just retextured fucking magic powder bags from the second game. Another +4 long sword. Probably to make up for the one it expects you to dump. We're actually at the point in the game where I'm contemplating dumping +4 equipment. That makes me cry inside. Do we have anyone who's not wearing braces? Right, we can dump the +2 braces of protection in favour of carrying a +4 longsword, because I just... No, apparently we have to dump the longsword. There was one extra thing. A golden cup. Blackwell, you can hold that. Stab it! Stab it! Make it die! It's another intact statue. Drought is dispelled with a drink of clean water. So we've fixed you. What was it? That was where the cup was. Just let those come back. I see. Now we're working our way around. Stairs down, no thanks. A button! Hell yeah. A fire key. Looks funnily like our crimson key. We'll just leave that +3 dagger there. Stairs down also. Going down. Alright, so this is... We just need to close these and it'll give us holy symbols. That's one. I'll just give that to Father John for the moment. Spiritual hammers. What else do we have? Lightning bolt. There you go, Blackwell. And what's next? I'm pretty sure those lightning bolts did nothing to him. I hate those things. I absolutely hate those things. Wait! Of course Blackwell gets held. I'm just gonna spam the spacebar to give the left mouse button a bit of a break. I can just hold my spacebar down for this. Just when I didn't think the game could get any simpler. Right, so where was the incense sensor? We can do one of those at least. That's the apple. We've done that. Blackwell leveled. Okay, memorize spells. What do you have? Nothing at first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh level. We're gonna go with Finger of Death. Actually, I want to see Acid Storm, then we'll go Finger of Death. Next rest. Alright, so given where we presently are, I don't imagine us... There we go, prayer. I don't imagine we're going to be seeing those 9th level spells. Buffs are wearing off slowly, so we'll get to see Acid Storm at least. Come on, where are you? Right, so I remember there was one in here. Now surely goodness shall replace the evil which lurks in our midst is the other clue for this puzzle. As you're replacing the corrupted holy symbols with the good ones. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Another black one. Get out of here. There we go, Father John. Oh dear. That's two. I will admit the temptation to just use my third use Aurelia's holy symbol at this point is fairly high. Just wait for our hammers to come back. Thank you. No buttons on those walls. Nope. Just take another prayer while we're here. Alright, so we've got one sensor. The sweet exotic aroma of incense fills the air, lending an atmosphere of tranquility to the room. Okay, well what we're going to do to denote that that one is done, we're going to put breadcrumbs. Okay, so that one has been done. What that achieved, other than unleashing this asshole, I don't know. Get some free heals while we're here. No, 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 no. Let's try this again. Let's try this again with our weapons, it'd be fantastic. We'll get Blackwell on it with the burning hands. Come on, thank you. Alright, so I reckon what we need to do now is go down that other set of stairs that we found back with the fire key. I'm just waiting for him. We're just going to throw our hammers between here and that fountain, and if that shambling mound gets caught between them and splattered on the wall, it's his own fault. Oh shit, that's the stairs down, isn't it? Not the stairs down, sorry, the exit. Oh, and there goes haste. Kind of cold. Let's see what that does. Did a thing. Alright, so we're on the right track. Kind of cold seems to be taking them out pretty solidly. This away. It's kind of cold again because why the hell not? It's called I have a 14th level mage and give no fucks. Of course he's held. I have a 14th level mage who can't make a save against paralysis. Oh, and there goes Ishan. Can we kill it, please? Pretty please. Ideally before we have to resurrect anyone. There we go, at least now we're reasonably safe. Now where were those scrolls of heal? Soul searing orb. Eat shit! Really? Really? FML. Oh, we'll just do it this way. Slowly but surely. Yep. Okay, well, I reckon we're going to... Resting is going to be the most effective thing to do here, even if it does mean rebuffing. Oh, all those spiritual hammers will be gone now. I'm saddened still that the crystal hammer from the first game turns blue in this one. That's it, you Blackwell that empty hand, you fuckwit. Oh, and of course you're unconscious so you don't get your spells back. Because apparently being unconscious isn't asleep enough. I got nothing. Just give everyone the blessed holy symbol. Seeing, and another spiritual hammer. Save our game. Break camp, and down here is the one we've already done. So breadcrumbs at the top. This one is done. This one. The morning lords shield you from the night. Hey look, pressure plates. Let's not fucking step on them. Of course. Of course. Fine. Because I didn't fucking see that happening. Just saying. The morning lords shield you from the night. What the hemorrhaging fuck are you on about, dude? Well, the fire key does nothing there. The morning lords shield you from the night. Well, okay, so let's just put something on each pressure plate and hope for the best, hey? +3 mace we'll hang on to. Yellow gem. There we go. Pressure plate photo back, please. See, it was worth holding on to those +4 long swords. We were able to use them on a pressure plate. Okay, well, we're chewing through food. I suppose we are sleeping for literal years at a fucking time, though. Okay, well, we've now got 2 of these done. Let's just breadcrumb this one as well, so that we know not to ever come back down there again. We had arrows we could have weighed the pressure plates down with as well, now that I think about it. That's those 2 done. But if Tabitha's not here, then where the hell is she? I thought she was down here. Is there perhaps another one of these on the other side? We've still got a couple of minutes, so let's go have a look. Yes, there is. But this one is... Ah! You come upon the battered and broken frame of a female warrior. She appears to be badly wounded, out of breath and on the verge of shock and unconsciousness. Her eyes flicker briefly at you, full of grief and injury. She does not speak. You kneel at her side. My lady, how can we aid you? With an obvious effort, she stirs and murmurs, I was attacked. Shades. I am a paladin of lavender. Momentarily, incredibly, a hint of pride seems to brush aside the lady's veil of pain. She tries to sit up and almost succeeds. I managed to drive the vile creatures back to the shadows whence they came. My name is Tabitha, and this temple is still my home. I could use your help in returning the repositories of the dead to their original conditions. Many of these burial drawers have been violated and looted by the creatures which profane these halls, but in the immediate future I could use some healing. There is no middle option to heal her, and so we're welcome then, but we're also just going to dismiss her straight away. Because if we leave her there, then she dies, and I cannot leave a redhead in distress to die in the fucking crypt in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's a thing. Apparently there's nothing else to be done in... Ah, here we go. Right, incense, do your thing. Right, so breadcrumbs. And another one. And that's this area. Get more breadcrumbs. Okay, so now we have 3 legitimate holy symbols to complete that puzzle. Hallelujah. Oh, hello door that we haven't yet gone through. Oh, hello. Hello fire key. Well, this is the perfect spot to end the episode too, so that's exactly what we're gonna fucking do. What is behind the fire key door? Find out next episode when we get mauled by fuck knows what is behind there. Until then though, cheers.